Good morning. As Pastor Debbie said, I'm Steve DuPont representing the Stewardship Committee. Our committee is kicking off our fall campaign with the theme of an invitation to wholeness. This campaign will include 3 Sundays, ending with Consecration Sunday on October 15th, where we will all have one service at 10 a.m., basically what Pastor Debbie was saying, and a celebratory banquet following the service. This annual campaign invites everyone to consider God's generosity toward us and how we are being called to offer our time, talents, and treasure to the mission of the congregation for the coming year. This year's theme reminds us that as Christians, we are all a broken people, seeking to be redeemed and become whole through the life of Christ. God uses broken people, giving us all second chances, where we are repurposed to share with others his love and unending grace. I suspect that there have been times where this has happened to you. At Calvary, I've witnessed it many times. For example, a few years back, Nancy Sloop, our assistant organist at the 11 o'clock service, noticed that after the service, the altar flowers were often being left there to wither away and eventually be thrown into the garbage. She thought this was such a waste and that these flowers could be used, repurposed, for something more. From this idea, the repurposing of these flowers has blossomed into something even more beautiful than the flowers themselves. The flowers are separated into bouquets and given to homebound folks and those that are sick and healing. They bring joy and beauty to those that need it most. Flowers reborn to a new purpose, bringing a bit of wholeness to others. I myself have experienced this repurposing through my battles with cancer. 16 years ago, I was diagnosed with stage 1 colon cancer. After a few surgeries, I thought I was done with this disease, but it came back 3 years later, but with more complications. After 6 weeks of chemo and radiation, followed by 9 infusions of a more aggressive chemo, I slowly healed. It's been 13 years cancer-free. Praise God. What this experience taught me, other than not to eat any more hot dogs, is to have empathy and compassion toward those who are suffering through their illnesses, especially those who are going through treatments for cancer. Through the brokenness of my body and spirit, God gave me a second chance, a repurpose, to help others in a small way to bring hope to face their battles. You see, God has given us all second chances and invites us to find wholeness through our life in Him. So please take the time over the next few weeks to prayerfully reflect on God's invitation to wholeness through listening to our Sunday messages, reading our stewardship emails, and coming to our Invitation to Wholeness Sunday School class. Then consider what time, talent, and treasure you are being called to share in the coming year. Please fill out the I offer myself to God form and the statement of intent and return it to the church. This helps us plan for the ministry that we can do together in the coming year and gets us all working together on this invitation, bless you, in this invitation to wholeness. Please join me and our Stewardship Committee in seeking wholeness in and through Christ. Thank you so much.